Hello, my name is Nikita Carroll, and today I will be doing my informative speech about prescription drug abuse here in America. As you continue to listen to my speech, you will hear me discuss the definition of prescription drug abuse. I would also discuss the causes of prescription drug abuse. I will discuss the treatments of prescription drug abuse. I will talk about the suppliers, that being doctors or your local drug dealers. I will also mention a few celebrities who have had problems with drug abuse, prescription drug abuse, and I will also talk about ways that we can help with ending prescription drug abuse here in America. Thank you. Prescription drug abuse amongst Americans are on the rise and has become a national epidemic here in America. No longer are people only using marijuana or ecstasy or coke. People are now turning to prescription drugs. An estimated 48 million Americans admitted to using prescription drugs for non-medical use. Drug abuse is a pattern use of a drug in which the user consumes the substance in amounts or which methods are harmful to themselves or others. Common prescription drugs that are abused are any kind of opiates, such as, I'll give you an example, Percocets. They're also the central nervous system suppressants, such as Valium or Xanax, and also sleep aids, such as Ambien, are commonly abused here in America on a day-to-day basis. You may ask, where do you obtain prescription drugs from? And there are two sources, maybe even a third source. Most of the time, people obtain prescription drugs from their doctors. Second, if they cannot get it from their doctors, they'll go to like a street pharmacist or a street drug dealer. Thirdly, sometimes people will actually go into their family member cabinets and try to find prescription drugs and take it that way. But let's get back to the doctors. With the doctors, some pharmaceutical companies actually gives the doctors free things or extra money or benefits of prescribing certain drugs to them. So some doctors are more will give more narcotic prescriptions out than other doctors. Then with the street pharmacist, if a doctor will not give you a prescription to get a narcotic, then the street pharmacist will sell it to you. Typically, the street pharmacists tend to sell it for more than what you can get it from at the pharmacy. And thirdly, if people don't have money to go to a street pharmacist, or if the doctor continues to tell them no, they can't have prescription drugs, they will take it, they will steal it, they will go through people purses. It's pretty much they're like an addict. That's what they're doing. Treatments for prescription drug abuse includes going to meetings to help with drug abuse counseling. Also, sometimes taking certain medications can help with make weaning you away from prescription drug abuse. Also, support from your family members whenever if you suspect anybody of abusing drugs, have an intervention with them. Also, when going to the doctor, if you, let's say you have a aching back or something like back pain or something like that, you don't always have to ask for a narcotic. You can ask for a low dose narcotic, or you can ask for something like Tylenol or something like that, or maybe ask the doctor ways that are there any ways other than use of a narcotic to help relieve with pain. I will be discussing a few celebrities that had prescription drug abuse problems, and sadly, they lost their lives before they can receive the necessary help for their drug addiction. First, we'll start off with Anna Nicole Smith. As you all may know, she was the famous Playboy bunny. She did a couple of movies. I think at one time she even had her own show. But when she passed away, she had at least 9 different prescription drugs in her system. One of them being Ativan, which helps with depression and sleepiness, if I'm not mistaken. And also, let's talk about a very, very famous person, which was Michael Jackson, who his drug of choice was Propofol, which is only supposed to be used when you're having surgery and put under. So those are a few celebrities who have battled their drug addiction to prescription drugs and didn't win. May they all rest in peace. Hopefully my informative speech helps you by informing you about prescription drug abuse here in America. And if you know anybody or suspect anybody of using or having a prescription drug abuse problem, please seek in getting them help. Thank you. Sources that I use for my informative speech about prescription drug abuse in America includes Wikipedia and also WebMD.